We have a huge problem in the fitness industry right now where coaches who position themselves for women to help women get stronger insist that every single person, particularly women, should be lifting heavy. Just lift heavy weights. There's a real problem with that. So yes, we do have randomized controlled trials which show that lifting at 80% and above of your 1 rep max elicits great results when it comes to building muscle mass for elderly populations, particularly women, even those with pre-existing health conditions like sarcopenia. So in terms of scientific evidence, that shows what we would call efficacy. So does the intervention, so lifting heavy weights, produce the results that we're looking for? Increased muscle mass, increased strength, better bone density, reduced risk of fracture, etc. Does that intervention produce that result? Yes, it does. But when it comes to science, efficacy is not the same as effectiveness. So having a real world significance, can that be repeated in a real world setting? So many barriers exist when it comes to people accessing gym spaces where they have the equipment in order to lift heavy. Also, some of these trials did things like only the concentric part of the rep. So some of them use things like leg press machines, which were specially designed to control the eccentric of the movement so that the participant could just concentrate on the concentric. Most people don't have access to that kind of equipment, even if they do go to the gym. Studies also talk about how much better it is for people if they can be fully supported and supervised throughout these interventions. Again, is that easy to replicate? So what we're left with is something which has efficacy, something that works, but actually lacks very real world significance because a lot of the time people aren't able to replicate that. When you pair this with the fact that we have a huge data set which shows all types of movement, all types of exercise, whether it's water aerobics or resistance bands at home, all produce a similar effect. So actually our message to everybody, particularly women, needs to be exercise in whatever way you can, do whatever kind of lifting you can, because something is better than nothing.